everybody. Okay, let's tone it down here. Let's tone it down because the crowd is walking and clapping for our Monday, March 2nd live stream. Welcome everybody. Give me one moment here. Let's get the stream set up. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Okay, up or down is what everybody wants to know. And honestly speaking, Bitcoin's hanging around here longer than I anticipated. So we are still in for, I think, to the upside. Bitcoin is now trading this little channel and it is maintaining it pretty well. And let's go ahead and zoom out. And we're covering Bitcoin right now because at this current market, you know, the dynamics in the markets are still backed by the Bitcoin moves. The real economic activity hasn't entered this ecosystem, leveraging regulated digital assets within their infrastructure. So we are still, I would say, not a long ways, but we are definitely short days away from seeing real purpose come on chain. That's what we're all waiting for right now. Real purpose come on chain. And these little things, not little things, I do apologize. That was bad. These circles right here that I put in today's video, as you can see, Bitcoin has tested these levels religiously. Okay. And this is the 4-hour chart. So, I mean, this goes back to, you know, quite ways. And even when we go over to the 1 day, let's take a look. Very crucial point. Here's the thing. It's hung around here longer than before. So that's why I'm bullish, okay? If you take a look at the 4-hour chart for Bitcoin, you could see that it got rejected at the 70,000 level 3 times. However, none of those times in the last 2 attempts, it didn't maintain what it did. Okay, so right now it is maintaining it. And the next, I would say 36 hours will be crucial for Bitcoin and the entire crypto ecosystem just to see where things go. Because these geopolitical events that are taking place right now, oil, again, doing backflips, we're in for a wild ride. It's crazy because I was going to make a tweet about this, but I was like, you know what, forget about it. But wasn't there like a mass shooting recently as well, like in the world, and everybody, like, what happened in Mexico? What happened to the cartels? What happened to all the people stranded there? Can we get an update on that, or are we going to just like right away shift to another event, right? Like, look at, like, everybody forgot about Mexico. Like a couple days ago was Mexico. And now it's this, what's going on in Iran. And now it all makes sense also what I saw in regards to why Trump went into Venezuela. It was all strategically done, right? Get up their oil and then create the tension in the Middle East. Now you have other nations joining. And it is going to be very interesting to see how the crypto reacts to this, the entire crypto market. The craziest part about all this is happening at the same time as we're about to witness the Clarity Act get passed. And that is such, like, it's so profound. The timing of this couldn't have been any better. And it's going to be really interesting to see how this goes. Mic is a bit low. Is it a mic a bit low? Let me bring this over here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Look. Thank you, Just Maui. Literally, I forgot about the Epstein documents. My goodness, I do apologize. Such a goyim. But yeah, it worked, right? Look at that. I'm not even kidding. I totally forgot about the Epstein documents. My goodness. They crazy stuff. Let's go, Nikila. How long till Salute is a tier 1 asset? We're working on it. We are working on it. We are long-term time horizon with Salute, and we're at ground zero. So we're gonna go with we're gonna have to move with the industry and position Salute accordingly. And we got something. So It's going to be very interesting months ahead. 42 million placed, a 40x leverage. 42 million long placed and a 40x leverage. Is that what you're saying, Jake, you did? That's got to be some high leverage. So that's Bitcoin. Let me go back to XRP for a moment. The Bitcoin trade that we opened earlier today, we took 868 profit. This is, again, like the last 24 hours. But I'm going to keep a very close eye on these markets. Operation generational bottom. I don't have to repeat that again. You guys all know what we're in for, and you guys are all going to witness it. It is going to be so crazy. It's going to be epic. Just going back to like the early days of the live stream, coming back in like December, September, because there's a lot planned. Let's go over here. Do you guys want to play up or down? Do you guys want to play up or down on 2-bit? Up or down, higher or lower? I always called up or down, but higher or lower, where we predict what Bitcoin or XRP is going to do within a 3-minute increment. But should we do XRP or Bitcoin? What up, Andrew in the house? Okay, we will do higher and lower. Let me move this here. What do you guys think? Do you think Evernorth is going to acquire XRPN? All right, so let's do one higher or lower here, and let's do a poll. Higher, lower. We'll do Bitcoin. I think I got a spelling error in that, but it's fine. All right, higher or lower, folks? Higher or lower in the next 3-minute increment for Bitcoin? 30 seconds, and we're going to go in here. We're going to take with whatever vote. What do you think is going to happen? This is a 1-minute chart. If we go to the 5-minute chart, as you could see. Okay. Everybody's saying higher. This is the 5-minute chart. Okay. 15-minute chart. Okay, everyone's saying higher. Everyone's 52% is saying higher. 29 votes. Come on, folks. Come on. If you're not voting, get in there. I'm going to go higher. You know what we'll do? We'll put the 50 max bet, and we'll do a 5-minute increment. We'll do a 5-minute increment, and we'll put higher in the next 5 minutes. And you guys said higher too, so let's see it. Let's see how this turns out. We'll be back in 5 minutes, and we'll be back after the commercials. We'll be back after the commercials. No commercials. No commercials. Get the song going. Oof. Look at that. Is someone counter trading me out there? Okay, let's go back to XRP here. I'm waiting. So here's the thing. We have our XRP trade open right now, and I'm waiting to add into it. But right now, I feel totally fine with where things are. And we're on standby. It's a 40. Let me put this down here. Oh my God. It's a 4,400 position that we got lots to deploy if needed. Emil, what up? It might. 75 votes, a lot say higher. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Good thing we did 5 minutes. We don't have much time. We have 3 minutes left. We got 3 minutes left, and let's go back here. I want to check what my SLT earn is doing here. Are you still able to subscribe to this? Estimated daily earnings is 2100 SLT. Sorry guys, I'm just kind of checking something here on my end. We're gonna do a little bit of updates, so okay, let's see where we are. Oh, that's not looking good. We got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes and it's not looking good. And the way we do it here is if we lose, we stop. We do it once. If we win, we continue. If we lose, we stop. Oh, that's another thing too. We got 1 minute and 31 seconds until things get real bad and we're out the money. Let's pray for a miracle. Is this updated? Nope. What do you guys think? What's your perspective on the Clarity Act, the Genius Act, all getting passed and regulation being put in place? Because we've talked about this before, how crucial this is, because once they implement this, like, there is no going back. It is just like the Howey test being implemented and the guardrails, the protection for cryptos being implemented now, and this is not something that you're going to keep on updating every single year. It needs to be done right. It needs to be done with all nations on board and everybody understanding exactly what they're doing. This is a gigantic task. And it's so big that you need to have wars as you're about to implement it. You need to have every nation on board. There's just so much to it. And some people may think it's conspiracy, and it's really not. And it's crazy because majority of us that have been following XRP and this community, the amount of information that we discovered so early before your average people saw it and understood it is just profound. Let's get rid of this vote. And let's go ahead and take a look. We lost. We lost. You know what that means. I think we're going to take a little break. Revisit the mistakes that we did. And not maybe listen to the chat. 72% of you guys said higher. And you guys caused me $50. $50 that I worked really hard trying to earn. And we just lost it in 5 minutes. Incredible. But folks, that's the thing. When you guys are trading, a tip. If you guys are trading, you guys are winning, take a little step back. Always don't rush into things. And especially moments like this in the markets where the volatility is so fresh. And it's only going to get worse. I don't want to say it's worse. It's gonna mature. The volatility is gonna die down, but before the volatility dies down, the markets really need to mature up, and volatility is very important in that stage. And that's the stage that we are right now, setting the foundation before institutions get in here. Yeah, $50 gone. That's like 3 subs. That's like 4 pizzas. I mean, a lot of people are saying the Clarity Act is going to be here before April 30th. April 30th. So let's see. I think it's going to happen. Um, they're holding it back. They know exactly what they're doing. Maybe it's already ready in place, and maybe they don't want to introduce it in the middle of a war. But they know what they're doing. And it's so crazy to me. I haven't really talked about the subject, and I'm not going to talk too much on it. But the whole incident and the events that are happening in Dubai, it's just so crazy to me. The fact that Dubai is getting hit with all this stuff, and now all of them are fleeing it. So let's see how this turns out. Let's go back to what Bitcoin is doing here. Yeah, so if you guys are just joining us, we are anticipating a potential move for Bitcoin again. And the reason why we say that is because Bitcoin has attempted these levels multiple times, and it got rejected each time. Okay, so this $70,000 level for Bitcoin is a very important psychological level for it. In the last 4 hours, these are the 4-hour candles, right? Huge rejections. However, this time, it's maintaining it a little bit longer than the previous ones. So let's see. However, we could expect a little bit of a drawback to 67 and a potential back move up. But right now, it's not looking too great, even when you go over to the 4-hour, no, the 15-minute charts. So let's see. We're trading this channel right now, so let's see how this pans out. We got to follow the money. What do I think about Canton? I think Canton is good. They've been in. Here's the thing. Canton token has I think it's been out for maybe, don't quote me on this, maximum 2 months, maybe 3 months. It's extremely very early to their token being alive, which means absolutely nothing in terms of. Doesn't mean anything good or bad about the project. It means that the project was around for a while. They've been in documents, World Economic Forum documents, research documents, but their token has just been newly released not too long ago. So I think Canton still has room for growth, like every startup, including Ripple and XRP. They have lots of room for growth as well because everybody's just getting warmed up to this industry. It's still brand new. It's, Argentina in the house. I know what you guys are looking for. But see, Stronghold, XTC, there's so many. And I love when people ask these questions because you guys are here. You guys are early before the herd. So imagine, and you guys already have portfolios that you guys have been setting up for years, months, right? So imagine the people that are just waking up to this and they come in here and they look at Stronghold, XDC, Canton, XRP, Ethereum, Solana. Your head starts spinning, right? And that's exactly what's going to happen to these people. And it's going to be one of the worst things ever. And at that very moment, they're going to listen to whoever says, again, some of you guys may have done this yourselves. You guys got caught up on the hype. We all got caught up on the hype at one point in crypto. It's going to happen again, but it's going to be 10 times worse. See, look, VLO again. I hold VLO. But now that as we move, as we progress through this, I'm more and more bullish on a few projects. Even though, I'll tell you right now, I hold Cardano. I was bullish Cardano until the CEO pretty much kind of revealed, which I'll talk in a future video, revealed that, like, you know, they got pretty much kicked out in terms of, I don't think they saw value in what he was bringing to the table. And it's a scary topic for sure, and that's why I tell you guys, always expect the unexpected, regardless of how long a project has been around for, because you never know. It happens in a blink of an eye. Let's go, Sonny. But yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to play out. But yeah, Velo, like I hold Velo. I don't hold Stronghold. I was looking at Stronghold when it was like peanuts and it did the pump and I just stayed out, right? Like I've seen, like I could have had like multi generational wealth opportunities, which I didn't take action on, right? And that's why I always tell you guys, you know, you got to do this way, you got to look at it from this perspective, like learn from my mistakes. Like don't go into crypto thinking, you know, if you put $1,000 into Doge, you get 100,000 coins, for example. But if you put $1,000 into XRP, you get like, you know, maybe, I don't know how much what it is, but like let's say you get 50 XRP, for example. It's not about how much quantity of the token you have, it's about the quality of the token, right? And that's where a lot of people, I think a little bit of education has been involved, but back then people were like, oh yeah, I have, you know, 100,000, 200,000 Dogecoin or whatnot. And they thought that quantity mattered over quality assets. So there's just so much in this crypto industry that you have to learn. And if you don't, you're going to get misguided and you're going to wreck yourself. So congratulations to everybody that is pretty much ready for what's coming. Honestly, like, you guys remember November 2024, right? When we were going crazy, when XRP was at 50 cents and all the information that we had gathered at that very moment was leading into like, okay, like we're going to get this next leg up. We're going to get this next push, and we got it. And we're just setting stronger foundations for these, you know, well reputable coins. Yeah, and the best part about all this, all these different coins are they're completely different. That's the best part about it. I love that. They like legitimately have completely different use cases. And the factual, okay, factual, it is indisputable. Nothing beats XRP when it comes to its class of an asset. Nothing. And this is not me being a maximalist at all. I'm just going by the facts. I only go by the facts. You guys are like, you know, we talked about the differences between Chainlink and XRP, the pros and cons, and how they're completely different. We did the same thing with Axelar. We did the same thing with Canton when that happened. We made a video about Canton and the difference between XRP and Canton, CC. They're completely different animals, like completely, and like nothing comes close to what XRP is doing. That it's just, if you know, you know. Like this is crazy. It is crazy. No, I am not holding XLM. Absolutely not. I made multiple videos on XLM. I don't hold it. I don't hate it, but I don't hold it. I had lots. I had a lot of XLM, a lot, and I got rid of it in 2018. Never holding it. Never holding it, and will never buy it. It's like, honestly, like for me, it's like, well, I'm not gonna hold two XRPs. I'm not gonna hold the clone of an XRP. And go to licensing. And again, if you guys are holding XLM, don't get like triggered or anything by like the stuff that I'm saying. This is just, I've talked about XLM for so long. I think it'll do well. They're working with big institutions, you know, Franklin Templeton and XLM, and you know, many more, not just Franklin Templeton. But let's just see. It's going to be trial and error, and that's what I tell everybody with, you know, amongst like the Salute admin group as well, that like, you know, this is like we're gonna have trial and error as we're building this industry, as we're building this ecosystem. And that's exactly what's going to happen with crypto. There's going to be projects that are going to go in. It's either going to be useful or it's going to be useless, or it's just going to be kind of irrelevant. Like if you're not putting out every single day, right? That sounds so wrong if you're not putting out every single day. But no, like if you're not like putting in the work as your blockchain and like providing that utility to these financial institutions, then you're going to be useless. You're irrelevant. And that's why like it makes sense that like when Brad Garlinghouse said years ago, along with many other, the DTCC even said that there's only going to be a handful of digital assets that are going to make it, and 99.9% of those assets are going to go to zero. And the people that truly understand crypto, and if you're asking me, what do you mean by truly understand crypto? I mean the foundation of crypto, how crypto works, right? The Bible of crypto. And you got to look into it. It's a lot of learning. This is not something that you could wrap your head around overnight. Some of you guys can accelerate your learning because you guys are just more smarter, but this is not it's a different beast. Nobody went to school for this. Understand that, right? Doctors went to school for years. Everybody went to school for years for their professions, but crypto was just kind of born and put into your face. So it's like either you come in here or it depends on when you got in, and it's a learning phase. But it's going to be crazy. Are y'all brain dead? XLM is literally XRP's little bro. Yeah, see, when Busty Cherry says some stupid shit like that, saying, are y'all brain dead? Like, first of all, don't come in here saying, are we brain dead? Because this group is beyond be brain dead. And don't get pissed off. You got triggered. Don't get triggered. I just said the good and the bad about XLM. I will never fucking hold XLM. And it's not XRP's little bro. It's XRP's little clone. It's a difference, okay? And you can't come with me with facts. And you can't, what does it mean by it's XRP's little bro? Like, what is that supposed to mean? If XRP's little bro, why doesn't XRP's little bro have licenses, right? Why doesn't it have multiple offices like little Big Brother? If Big Brother has over 10 offices in different countries, why doesn't a little bro at least expand out of the US and open another office? But my goodness, like, don't, like, stop this stuff. Stop. And I know with time we're gonna win. I know we're on the right side of history. Like, I know there's not a moment, not a second goes through my body thinking that, like, I know this shit's gonna get crazy. I'm just so excited for all this. You guys have no idea. And the individuals, man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It'll just fade away. Let's see what's Bitcoin doing. Is it going back up now? Okay, folks, so pretty much we're going to wrap this up shortly. But what we need to look out for, XRP just needs to hang around here. Okay, let's just hang around here. Bitcoin needs to do the same thing. Let's hang around here. If we could kind of hold these levels going into tomorrow's market open, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens tonight in Iran, because I'm pretty sure there was a tweet. I don't know if it was like a little... what do you call it, like a fake account, but they tweeted a lot of stuff, got a lot of engagements on all their posts saying, don't sleep tonight because we got a new weapon that we're going to test that nobody's going to sleep. So hopefully I don't feel it, and if I feel it, I don't know, we'll see. I mean, I don't know if it's going to shake Panama, but let's see. And the other thing is, if we actually see some crazy stuff happens, hey folks, I might even get hit. I'm being serious. Like, the Panama Canal is not far from me, and the Panama Canal is like literally world commerce. And if Iran is already striking other places, the canal would be a very, very juicy area. So again, let's see what happens. I think everybody, I don't think their missiles could even reach here, but I'll find a way to bring it down. I got a couple stingers. I got one javelin. Need to get some more ammo for the javelin, but we could take some F-16s down. But anyways, we're going to wrap this up, and we're going to wrap it up with the Hold song, the Holder song. But yeah, so pretty much we gotta be ready for these generational bottoms, folks. If you guys are ready for these trades, make sure you scale in gently. Do not go all in. If you're trying to just accumulate XRP, do not trade. Just keep accumulating and just hold your bag. It's not worth losing any kind of capital if you're just trying to accumulate your bags right now. Don't do it. But you can take the deposit bonus just for registering. It's a $50 futures bonus that you could do your trades, and any profit you do make that you actually can withdraw. So if you guys register with 2bit with the link in the description down below, you do get a $50 deposit bonus within 48 hours. It's usually before 24 hours, but I like to say 48 hours just in case if they get backed up. But within 48 hours, you will get that $50 deposit bonus. Absolutely. Absolutely. Always hold a long-term bag that you'll never sell no matter what. Absolutely. The Godfather of God candles is coming. Yeah, I'm so pumped for that. I'm very excited. You guys are going to make sure you guys are, when you guys make all that profit, if you guys don't pay your taxes, you know what's going to happen. FBI, open up! So you don't want that happening. But, we're going to exit the crowd. Crowd, can you guys please leave? But when you guys are leaving, please clap on your way out. Thank you very much. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Security, get that guy out. Get him out. Get him out. Oh my gosh. Somebody stuck. My goodness. Anyways. Alright, so now that's done. The crowd's done. Door's shut. Now it's time to say goodbye to you guys, and I'll see you guys shortly. Where's the holder song? Is it this one? It sure is. But if something crazy happens, I'll jump on live stream. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
My family thinks less of me because I told them to buy XRP, and all my friends quit texting me cause all I talk about's the XCT. When the price rose, it was just like ecstasy, but then it crashed so unexpectedly, and no one's standing next to me, cause I still tell them to buy XRP. Put all my faith in Brad Garland house, and now I do not have a house. Still figuring the riddles out, and no one knows what I'm talking about, but I still buy my XRP. If you don't like it, you can suck my DM. Buy my XRP. I guess that's just how it goes. Agendas nobody knows, and it's like the things that happen are all part of a show. You either see it or don't. You either will or you won't. But when the price is really low, I fucking back up the boat, and I'ma buy my XR fucking P. If you don't like it, you can suck my DM. Buy my XR fucking P. They call me bag holder number one. While they're laughing, I'm buying more, son. My therapist says let it go, man. I said no, it's all part of the plan. And when the flipping turns the page, I'll be laughing from my yacht's range. Cause every time they say it's dead, I load my fucking wallet up instead.